Welcome to Project Burn It with Mrs. Longera. We know that many restaurants are now required to post nutritional information for their foods. This includes the number of calories for each food item. But what does calories really mean? Do we understand it fully when we purchase these foods? Instead of calories, what if restaurants rewrote their menus in terms of exercise? How much exercise would be required to burn off those calories? In this lesson, we're going to use the unit rates and proportional reasoning to determine how long we would have to exercise to burn off different fast food meal items. So for instance, if you weighed 110 pounds and you ran for so many minutes, would you be able to burn off, say, a Big Mac at 550 calories? That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to take you through the math. It's pretty simple, but after I go through it, you'll be able to do it on your own fairly easily. So the first thing we need to do is decide how much does this person weigh. And that's a good thing to mention. When you exercise, the number of calories you burn really depends on two things: the type of exercise and your body weight. So if I was 110 pounds, we'll put 110 pounds just so we know what we're doing here, and I wanted to, say, play tennis to burn off these calories, we would do the math like this. So it's, sorry about my decimal, it's 61,000th of a calorie per pound of body weight that we would burn. 1 pound. Then we multiply that by how much we weigh, and we know it's 110 pounds. And this is where we get sorry, this stylus doesn't work real well, per minute. Then we just simply do the math. We multiply 61,000th by 110. If we put a pound there, we're going to put 1 pound. These pounds can be canceled out, and we end up with 6.71 calories per minute. This means that we will burn 6.71 calories per minute by playing tennis. Alright, I'm going to recycle this one. You can go back on the video. And we're going to now determine, if we were to eat a Big Mac at 550 calories, how long would it take us to burn that off? So what we do, we just take the 550 calories and we divide it, oops, sorry, can't get that on there, by 6.71. And we end up with 82.08. That means we would have to exercise for 82.08 minutes playing tennis to burn off that Big Mac. But then we can ask ourselves, what if we wanted fries and a drink with that? Well, if we add up all those calories, we end up with 1,360. So 1,360 divided by 6.71, that's a decimal right there. It looks like a line, but it is a decimal, equals, we end up with a very large number here, 202.98 minutes. So we would have to play tennis for 203 minutes to burn off that entire meal. Well, maybe we don't want to play tennis or run or play basketball or play soccer. We're pretty low key. We just want to walk. So let's recycle this. Again, you can rewind the video. Let's determine if we were just to walk. Well, walking is 0.19. And that's 19,000th of a calorie. So here we would, per over 1 pound, we multiply it again by our weight. Probably put the pound there. These cancel each other out. We end up with 209. This means we would have to, we would burn 2.09 calories per minute by simply walking. Let's go into just the Big Mac at 550 calories. So if we take 550, divide by the 2.09, we get 262 minutes if we round it up. 262 minutes we would have to walk just to burn off that Big Mac. Alright, I'm going to recycle, go to the next screen. My stylus is not very good. Okay, so now, again, we want the whole meal. We're hungry, we want the fries, we want the drink. So we would be 1,360 divided by 2.09. Again, remember that's a decimal. And we end up with 647.61. This means we would have to work out, walk, not even working out, simply walk for 647 minutes to burn off that entire meal. Now what I want you to do is go to the assessment on our Haiku Learning and take the quiz. If you feel like you need more practice, come back and rewatch the video and then try the quiz again. You can take it several different times to make sure that you completely understand. And then after this, tomorrow we'll actually come back and you'll have a whole packet that you can work on to practice this even more. Well, that's it for me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh my God.